set for you this afternoon, early afternoon?
Yeah, it was early. It was very early. I thought it was a lot of fun. People responded well, and I had a blast doing it. Yeah.
Did the crowd fill up quite well? Obviously, quite early on, really.
Yeah, it was early, but there were people there to see me, and there were a lot of people on the front, so I thought it was cool. And people, as I said, people responded really well. It seemed to me that people knew the songs and people were into it, and that's really, really awesome. And yeah, I liked it.
Have you played Hammerfest before?
Never before. It's my first time in Wales, my first time at Hammerfest.
I've been to the UK before.
I live here. I moved here.
Did you? All right. So where are you based now?
Now it's basically in between Reading and London. I mean, I pretty much say I'm based in London.
Yeah. Oh, so UK is very familiar territory to it at the moment.
It has become so, yeah. I mean, I did a lot of gigs around the UK last year, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely had a blast.
Fantastic. Now, you are unique to most other bands around, obviously. You play the wonderful 8-string.
I do know what?
Is it an 8-string guitar you've got?
Oh, I have a 7-string.
A 7-string
guitar, yes.
And obviously, it's you on your own, and you've got a backing band, don't you, to help
you out? I do have a couple of session guys. It's my bass player and my drummer, and they're really, really good. They're really technical, and they definitely know their instruments. And that's basically my session section. I mean, I use session musicians for recordings, and I have used several. I mean, I've been working with several different session guys, but this is my live band at this point. The bass player and the drummer that I have, they're really good. Yeah.
They work well together and make it so
yeah,
easy.
I was very happy. This was my first game with my new bass player, and I thought it sounded really tight. And he was doing his bass solo and stuff, and I was thinking, yeah, man, this is right. This feels very good.
But you were teased knowing that the rest of the band that's helping you out.
Yeah, you need to feel like someone's having your back. You know, that you can just, that you feel safe, that you can just go on to your thing and don't have to worry about them knowing their songs or just everything being tight.
Fantastic. Now, do you have an album out? Are you just about to release an album?
Well, I have my EP, the Evolution EP, that is out. People can get it on Amazon. People can get it on iTunes. The Evolution EP, and I have enough material to record, a full album. But it's about getting the funding to do it.
I was going to say the funding is an issue with a lot of bands at the moment.
Oh yeah, I think that's always going to, no matter what kind of art you do, if it's making a movie or if it's writing a book or whatever it is that you're doing, it's getting it out there and then getting funding to make a video or to go on a tour, those type of things.
Yeah. So from all your array of material you have, which song would you say that to people that don't know of you would epitomise you on stage?
Which song that
the fans, people that don't know you would show you as Commander-in-Chief?
Well, I have a song called I'm the Commander-in-Chief, but I play it live. It's not released yet. But I think that something that is recorded, that is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think I would go for Evolution, because I think it is a very, I would say, picturesque song, because I'm trying to, I like to communicate in my music, and I think when you listen to the chords and the progressions and how that song has just been composed, it kind of paints a picture, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I like to do, so yeah.
Because obviously you've got the session musicians to help you on the live show.
Yes.
Do you write all the composition for the bass yourself, or do you?
No, but I know what I want. So I mean, it's like I improvise, and I do a lot by ear. So I know what I want him to play, and I know what the drummer, I know what I want him to play as well. So it's a matter of getting them to understand what I'm trying to explain to them in terms of what I see. But I think it's important to listen to your musicians as well and let them shine. I think a lot of times when you have a solo artist, they try to restrict their musicians, but I want them to be free, and I want them to come up with things as well, and get attention for being really good musicians.
Yeah, obviously, because they're only with you for that potentially short space of time whilst you're on the tour.
Yes, that's right.
What has the rest of the year got in store for you? Obviously, Hammerfest, the start of the festival scene.
Yeah, that's right. I have a really big one coming up in Norway. It's in Bergen, the town where I'm born, and it's the biggest festival in Scandinavia. It's a culture festival. I think it's called the Bergen International Culture Festival. It has two different names. I mean, the name in Norwegian is totally different, and that's the name I'm used to.
Right.
But that's a pretty big thing. And it's going to be, basically, I'm part of the guitar evening. So they have a guitar evening when they have 6 different guitar players, and each guitarist basically represents a different genre. So I'm the metal, I'm the metal guitarist, I'm the metal shredder who's there that night, and I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Right. That's an interesting concept because normally you get a genre for a festival.
Yeah, you see, that's probably why it is such a big festival as well, because it's a culture festival. So you have classical music, and you have, I think you have like theater, and you have absolutely everything. So I'm part of the guitar and the guitar section of the
So it's showcasing the musician and how the musician is as opposed to the music.
genre. Yeah,
That's
so it's going to be very interesting. I have never even been to a festival like that before, so.
Alright, is this your first festival you've done?
No, the first festival I did was Bloodstock last year. That was the first festival I ever did. I was playing the Sophie Lancaster stage, and the tent was basically packed. So that was like a proper shock. I never played a stage that big before, and it was a lot of people there. So that was the very first festival that I played, and now I'm doing this one, and then I'm doing the big one in Norway. So
the future's bright for you.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you very much. I know you've got plenty of interviews to do.
That's right.
So
well, thank you very much.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.